Today I'm going to teach you how to make a collage in Photoshop wherein you put your head on top of the head of a dinosaur and you make it look sort of realistic. So I'm going to get a couple things set up in Photoshop and I'm going to meet you over there. Alright.
Alright, so we're back in Photoshop and I'm going to show you how to edit these things. Now you get a good picture of yourself, get a good picture of some dinosaurs over here, and what I'm going to do, I already did it here, but I'll show you how I did it. Just use the pen tool and you can make really accurate selections with it. So, see I made a selection there. What you can do to get really good is zoom all the way in using Control and the plus. See, my selection isn't really that amazing, but that's fine for what we're doing. Then you click and drag all around this image, and you go over to your paths, click Make a Selection. It's on the right-hand side. Okay, we've got that selected, and go back to your Layers tab, unlock your layer, and make a layer mask of it right there. It's on the bottom right-hand side. See a little box with a little, looks like a camera. It's got a little hole in it. Then over here, we're just going to go to select this. Oh, we got to apply the layer mask first. Right-click on it, click Apply Layer Mask. Okay, quick selection tool. Just going to select everything. Then Control-C to copy it. Control-V, paste it over there on your other image, and we're going to scale this thing down, make it look believable. Twist it a little bit. So, maybe not. Just going to get this thing down to a size that looks right. Or that looks about right. Twist it a little bit. Then I'm going to hit Done. And what we're going to do is just select it. Boom. Make another layer mask over here. We're going to feather it until it looks normal. Control and the plus sign again, so I can still see some of the hard edges. I want to take that away. And there, that should look good. For that application at least. I'm going to give the image a little bit more of a twist. And kind of put it back farther in there. Done. Feather it a little bit less. And there you have it. This image looks like it's a done deal. File, export, quick export as PNG should work. Save it to your desktop.
So now, say you want to paste your face on top of a dinosaur. What you do here, take what you just made, copy it again, and we're going to add it right there to our dinosaur. Looks pretty convincing if you do ask me. Move it around using the Move tool. What I'm going to do for this, you can see it's a layer mask right here. I'm going to click Apply Layer Mask. Now, some things I'm going to do to this. I'm going to adjust it because the dinosaur is green. I think I should be a little bit more green as well, or at least lightly colored. So, go back to that. That kind of looks a little bit more believable, right? Well, not just quite yet, because what we're going to do now, click on it, make another layer mask, feather it even a little more. Okay. So, now I'm going to show you how to use the blend tool, or how to smooth things out, blur them. You're going to go to the left-hand side. It's going to be something that looks like a little water drip. Go to the top, change the size down to a pixel range you want, maybe about 34 pixels. And first, before you do that, just merge the layers, because as you noticed, I made a saturation adjustment and it went over the whole image. We don't want it over the whole image. We just want it over that part. See how that looks better now? What I'm going to do, use the blur tool, unlock the background, go on the part of the image we want, actually go on both of them. Oh, merge them. Now we can use the blur tool. And you can see right there it's a bit heavy. We want to take the hardness down a little bit. Soft round brush. I'm just going to feather it. Get rid of that hard line. We don't want that in our image, especially around here, the dinosaur's neck. We want to get this merged in here correctly. Yep, no hard lines. Now that looks a little bit better. Now, I'm going to make a little bit of a selection here, and we're going to do something that kind of changes the perception of it. We're going to go to Adjustments, Use Saturation, and if we can, we want to mimic the yellow of the dinosaur, the green of the dinosaur, a little bit better than we already have. Okay, that looks good to me. And again, feather that. So you can see, going from something like that, can actually add a pretty big difference. So, right there, we got a convincing image right there. And then we're going to export that image. Quick export is okay. Just save it out. So that's about all there is to it. I hope I've showed you something you can use, something useful. Remember, this can be applied for about any application. So you could use this to put your photo of your face next to somebody else, or you can do almost anything with it. So thank you for watching. So yeah, that's how to have yourself be eaten by a dinosaur on Photoshop, or at least put yourself on top of the head of a dinosaur on Photoshop, in case you were wondering.